Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing my September TBR. So these are all of the books that I would like to read in the month of September. I don't know if I'm going to get through them all, but last month I had a really good reading month, so I'm hoping this month will be just as good as well. The first book on my TBR for this month is the one that I'm currently reading, and that is another Shakespeare play. It's Macbeth. And this one I'm only about 30 pages through. I'm still in like the first act at the moment. From what I've read so far, and yeah, I've seen adaptations of this in the past, I just haven't read the actual play before. The king really likes him, but Macbeth gets told by these three witches that he is going to be king one day, so I think it sends him on a spiral of like wanting to murder the king and take his place and things like that. I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm finding it really gripping, and I really can't wait to finish reading this, because then I have an Australian movie adaptation of Macbeth on DVD that I really want to watch again after I've read the play, because I'd watched it previously without having read the play before, so looking forward to that. There's also one other Shakespeare play that I have to read this month, and that is the last one for my Shakespeare class, I think. Yeah, the last one, which is exciting, and it is A Midsummer Night's Dream. This is one where I've seen it performed before, but I don't remember it that well because that was back in high school maybe. As far as I know, it's like the play of love triangles, and there are also fairies in it. This one is a comedy, I believe, and I'm really excited to read it. There's one more book that I have to read for uni this month as well, and that is Foe by J.M. Coetzee, and this is about a woman who ends up stranded on a deserted island with Robinson Crusoe. So if you haven't heard of that book, that is a classic about a guy that's stranded on an island. So this book is about a woman who meets Robinson Crusoe. So I'm intrigued by this one. I've read Robinson Crusoe like a few years ago, but I don't remember it so well. It'll be interesting to see what this one is like. The rest of the books on my TBR this month are all just super fun ones. These are the unread books on my shelf that I want to read the most right now. The first one is The Martian by Andy Weir. I've been wanting to read this for the longest time, so now that I've got my hands on it, I really want to get to this one this month. So this is about a guy who ends up stranded on Mars. So it's a bit science fiction-y, but I've heard that it's really humorous, and just the main character as a narrator is really fantastic. So really excited to read this one. Next I have a book by a New Zealand author, and it is The Kingfisher's Debt by Kura Carpenter. This one is about a woman who people think is a psychic, and she ends up getting involved in a criminal investigation. She's trying to help them, I guess, because there's a bizarre crime scene. They don't know if it's some kind of satanic ritual or if it's a hoax. There's a baby that's disappeared, and she's getting caught up in all of this, and it looks like things start to point to her as a suspect. So I'm curious about this one. Could have said that it's kind of like Outrageous Fortune crossed with Paranormal Wellington Paranormal, those two TV shows, which I really enjoy. So I'm curious about this one. Cannot wait to read it this month. I just pushed my camera with a book by accident, so if we turned a little bit, that's why. The next book on my September TBR is Starry Eyes by Jen Bennett. This is the book that Yasmin sent me last month, and I am so excited to read this one. It's about a group of people that go on a camping trip together, and there's a guy and a girl that used to be best friends, but they don't get along anymore, and they end up stranded alone together in the wilderness. So I think it's going to be a hate to love kind of story, and I love those, and I'm really excited for this one. I've heard really good things about it from some of you guys so far, so can't wait to read it. The final book on my September TBR is a really exciting one for me, because it is a graphic novel. This is Alone, and it's about a man who finds out that there's another man who's living basically as a hermit in a lighthouse. So he wants to find out why this guy is living alone and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, I'm really excited to read this one. I don't read enough graphic novels, so I think it's going to be kind of like a breath of fresh air for me. So those are all of the books on my September TBR. I'm going to be doing some reviews of some of them throughout the month, so keep your eyes peeled for that. And yeah, let me know if you've read any of these, what you thought of them, or let me know if any of them sound good to you as well. I'll see you guys with another video next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.